Hey everybody, it's Virginia the Buckeye Gamer here, back after taking a little hiatus. I had to for a few reasons, which I'll kind of go into some detail here as the video goes along. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know I am back. Was going through a few things, nothing too bad, but it definitely was affecting me uploading videos. So first thing we're going to do is just go through some pickups that I have real quick. It's mainly PS4, PS5, and Switch stuff. And then I have a few topics that I do want to kind of briefly discuss. Some of these topics I am going to do, more in-depth videos on. But for right now, I just kind of want to give you the lowdown as to things that are going on. So first, I got a nice little stack of Switch games here. So I'm going to go through these. I'm going to kind of go through these very quickly because I haven't really had a chance to sit down and play any of these. But first one we have here is Legend of Heroes Trails to Reverie. Really getting into the Trails games. For those of you that don't know, these are a series of JRPGs. They are turn-based, very heavy on the story. Now, I started with Trails of Cold Steel some years back, but I dropped it because there was another game out at that time that had my attention a little bit more, and I just never picked it back up again. But I went ahead and picked it back up with Trails from Zero, which I'm really glad I did. But this is kind of indirectly part of that series. There's another game here. I'm going to kind of go out of system order, but we have Trails to Azure, which technically is the sequel to Trails from Zero. So these games, as much as I want to, I can't play them yet until I finish Zero. So we're just going to put those aside. And speaking of Trails of Cold Steel, I do have the original Trails of Cold Steel, and I did get this digitally on sale some years back, but I got a physical copy. It is a PAL version, but at least it's a physical copy. So, but what I really like about this, you guys are going to love this. This actually, something you don't see a lot with modern gaming, a nice full color manual. Like, look at this, guys. And I just dropped the game, but we'll get that in a minute. But as you guys can see, nice detail, full colored. Again, that's something you do not see very often. So anyway, getting back to the few that I have left for Switch, we got a copy of Metroid Prime Remastered. Kind of hit or miss with the Metroid games for me, but I was really excited to see this. And there for a while, finding a physical copy of this was very difficult. But I did find this at GameStop. So I actually have a little GameStop story towards the end of this pickup here. And the next one we have here is Octopath Traveler 2. Played the first one. I liked it, but wasn't my favorite. But everyone is saying that this one is a heck of a lot better. So once I get a few other games completed, definitely going to dig into that. And then we also got Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. I played a lot of Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U. Nice 3D games on the 3DS. But definitely looking forward to this one. I might pick up here pretty soon, but definitely looking forward to playing this again. I love me a good Mario game. And then we got a couple PS5 games here. So we have We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie. I love, and I've talked about the Katamari series a couple times on my channel. I love this series. Nice, quirky little puzzle adventure style game. I might actually live stream this, but that's another topic I'm going to cover here. But this game is so fun. So fun. I never played the original We Love Katamari, which came out on the PS2. So it's a nice way for me to jump into it. But yeah, love Katamari series, and I'm glad to see it making a comeback. But yeah, and then we got Final Fantasy 16. So this is the deluxe edition. Comes with the game, of course, and then a really nice steelbook. So here's the game, and here's a steelbook. Look at it, guys. Pretty. So it's a little darker than other Final Fantasy games that I've played, but I like it. It's a little more, it's more linear than open world, but you have to go in there with the mindset that it's not going to be an open world Final Fantasy. So as long as you look at it from that set of glasses, so to speak, the game's pretty fun. I haven't beat it yet, getting pretty close, but I look forward to beating that here pretty soon. All right. And the last bit here, which I'm going to do a separate video on this for a couple of reasons. So this is the collector's edition of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom strategy guide. So you can see on the outside, it looks pretty nice. Like I like that Decayed Master Sword look, how it kind of reflects the light. But I have some problems with this. Now, I don't know if you can see, but when I picked up the guide from GameStop, you can see how some of the pages are warped. Well, a great deal of them actually. And this cover sort of like, I really haven't opened this yet, guys. So if you want to take a look at that. Now, granted, I got this with trade credit, so I didn't pay anything for it. But I'm really disappointed with the quality of this. And it's not the fault of GameStop. This is the fault of the publisher. So you open it up here. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, it's not in that great a shape, but yeah, you can see how it is just mangled on this page here. Like, it is not put together well at all. So the quality is questionable. Now I looked on Amazon just to kind of check reviews, and while it's not super widespread, there's been a handful of people that have had similar complaints about the quality. So what I'm actually going to do is, I did go ahead and order off of Amazon the regular edition of the strategy guide, so I can kind of compare the two. But the regular strategy guide basically has the same stuff. It is paperback, but its cover is basically the Switch cover for Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm definitely going to look and compare the two. Now, one plus I will say about this guide is it is very detailed on the inside. For the most part, there's a few things that are lacking, but this is a very detailed guide. So if you can get one that's good quality, go for it, but just buyer beware. You might get gypped. So just letting you know, I will have a more detailed video on that when I get the other guides. So anyway, so that does it for the pickups. Now, moving on to a couple things I wanted to talk about. The first thing is pickups going forward are going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? They're going to be scattered, for lack of a better word. And the reason I say that is my husband and I, while I was on my hiatus, we made a couple of plans, very big plans actually, that is going to affect us financially. Now, I'm not saying that in a bad way, like, you know, we're not hurting or anything, but as far as having a ton of extra money to spend for the next several months, it's going to be touch and go for a while. So I definitely, when we get a little closer to when we undertake this this big plan, I'll have a video coming out. I'm telling you guys exactly what's going on, but it is something amazing, something that we have both been looking forward to. An opportunity that I really do feel God has blessed and has set aside for us. So anyway, back to the next topic. Now, live streaming. I was going to try to live stream this weekend, but I don't know if that is going to happen. I have posted something on my community page about it. I am going to try. If I don't, because this video, I'm recording it on a Saturday, July 8th of 2023. If I am not live by 8:30 this evening, I'm probably not going to go live. But again, I do want to live stream as soon as I can. But yeah, I really do miss it, guys. And then I also had a topic video I was going to do, which is still coming. I wanted to talk a bit about Street Fighter 6 because I am in love with this game. Really nice game. It's actually still on my Xbox. So I definitely do want to be talking about that. So yeah. Anyway, I think that is it as far as topic. Oh, no, there's one other topic I wanted to talk about. I am going to be making some changes to my game collection. Now, I don't want to use the term downsizing because while I am to an extent, so I am selling off some of my games, there's a couple of my parts of my collection that I do want to try to expand if I can. Now, like I said, with some things that my husband and I are undertaking right now, having a ton of extra money for video games is going to be a little more difficult for me. So, but yeah, like I said, I am going to cover that in greater depth in a future video. But again, I just kind of want to get a few topics out of the way so you know what's coming up. I always do my game room tours around September, which I still plan to do that. I may do it next month because I have a week off work. And that'll be a good time to really record several videos and, try to get a good upload schedule again. I am still going to try to do weekly videos from here on out, but I'm not going to, have a set schedule. I'm not going to promise any right now unless I know for sure that I'm able to. So we're going to try, but again, I can't promise that. But anyway, again, guys, I am back for now. I have, missed uploading. I haven't been able to really watch any of my friends' live streams, like Garrett Spencer. Shout out to you. I'm sorry. I missed so many. But I really have some time now that I can get back into it. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed my pickups, my rambling, and all that. Like I said, I have missed you guys, but I did have to take a hiatus for a while to focus on some other things. God was dealing with me on some stuff, and I needed to take time away. Like I haven't. The month of June, I really did not play much video games at all. I did play Tears of the Kingdom, which I'm about 60 hours into that game, and I haven't beat it yet. So probably looking at over 100 hours put into that game, I would say. But anyway, I love you guys very much. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if you did, go ahead and leave a like and comment down below and subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to. And always remember that Jesus is real. He loves you. I love you too. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.